Well, I'm Dominican, but then my dad worked in an Italian restaurant. So he kind of brought that home. And my whole life was just a blend of both things. It was a dance for him. Like when he made a sauce or whatever, he was just like, you know, with a hand on it, swaying. I think that's why he never told me all his secrets, because it was his like love affair with the sauce. I don't even know. What's my better arm? I am doing a very quick, basic sofrito. I want to make it where it could go easily into Italian food and easily into Hispanic food. But it's just the base of like whatever you're gonna do. Soup, beans, sauce. You can easily change it. Recipes are just a guide. My dad worked with Italians his whole time in America, and he came here in the 60s. He was a farmer. He wasn't really a cook in Dominican Republic. So on the weekends, since he was off, he would do probably a master sauce, and we would use it for the rest of the week sometimes. I was an exterminator before this. I just woke up one day and I was like, I do not want to do this anymore. So I'm gonna put the rest of these pieces in the blender. Food is very sacred in my family. I just grew up with that. So when I realized one day, it was just like, hey, you like doing this, you like helping people, you like feeding people, you like entertaining, you should take this step. Right. I am going to add the paste. Kind of thickens it up. It just gives it a lot of love. You want to break it down in there. My dad was very big on peace. Anytime there was something going on with the family, there was always a huge meal. And it was just like, hey, let's hash things out. It was almost like a Thanksgiving situation. So I'm gonna save some of this. And then the rest here, I am going to build upon it. And we're gonna make a simple marinara. But my mom was a champion over there in Dominican Republic cooking Dominican food. And she doesn't make any Italian food. She will buy ricotta cheese and mozzarella and stuff like that. And she'll say, oh, I don't know how to make a lasagna. Can you make it for me before it goes bad? She'll set me up all the time so I can cook for her. A little bit of soy sauce, red wine vinegar, a little bit of paprika, pepper, a little bit of salt. All right, so simple chiffonade for people that don't know. Stack the bigger leaves on the bottom and work your way up. This is a tiny guy. This one belongs on the top. And then just gonna roll it kind of tightly. Basil kind of really bruises easily. And you take a very sharp knife like this, and then we're just gonna thinly slice that. This is just a basic pasta and quick marinara sauce. A little bit of Parmesan. I would want more Parmesan on that. So from here, I'm going to transition this into one of my favorites, vodka sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit of Russian magic to this. This is vodka. And you just kind of let the fumes catch fire. Vodka really helps pop the tomatoes. It really embraces the tomato and just makes it alive. We're gonna add some heavy cream and we're gonna stir that in. So I'm just gonna add a lot of parm here. So I just got a little bit of butter because I'm gonna toss in some pasta, and then we're gonna mix everything together. This is additional pasta water. Pasta water is liquid gold and it'll save any sauces that you have. Especially like if you're making for like a party or something and then you run out of like kind of sauce, it could help you stretch out your meal. And I am going to add a little bit of this bad boy. And I'll add some of the pasta water too. And then we're just gonna keep mixing it in. I'm gonna add more of that basil, lovely basil. And then we'll add more cheese, because cheese is life. All right, that's my quick basic penne alla vodka. The balance of the cream and the spiciness, they kind of like balance each other out. So So you just get all this heat and love and just fire and water kind of situation. So my basic mama beans, put some of the sofrito in there and some oil. And then I like adding fresh cilantro later on. I'm gonna add a little more peppers in there. They're so pretty right now. And then we're gonna slightly sweat it out. So I'm gonna add some of these black beans right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of paprika to that. Add a little water. My father was always the one that like kind of held back his information. He would leave 10% out always. I always felt like he just didn't want to like give it up. That's how I kind of think of it. Like he was like, no, I want to be the guy who's in charge of this. This is my basic black beans with the rice. I do feel like I connect with him and even my mom at sometimes, because it's like taking all this like fun stories, information and love and just passing it on.